Hi guys, it's XD40 Lou here in the RC garage. So on the table, I've got my ATV, which is a custom build. Been trying to get this truck dialed in. This is my third attempt, and hopefully I think I've got it figured out. So let's go over a few things that I've done to help get better performance out of it. It was pretty bad performance the last time I drove out, and just a lot of things weren't right. So here we go. First things first is I relocated the dog. And the dog is a big issue because one is I really like having dogs with my vehicles. So, and this one here is resin. Very, very heavy. It's close to a pound. Anyway, so relocated him directly over the wheels. This way, all the weight that I had back here won't cause the front end to pop up. He was on the end. There was a spare tire back here, and there was the electronics box here. So if you guys want to go back and reference this, you can, but the electronic box held the battery and the electronics. That's gone. So dog is forward, and that should be a lot less weight right at the very end of this truck. Second is the shock placement. Let me turn the light on. Okay, so shock placement. I removed 2 of the shocks. I had 4 shocks holding it up. It's no longer necessary. I redid the springs on this. So there's a set of springs instead of those clips that go in there. I did 2 sets of springs, one a little stronger. This way I don't lose the articulation, but it does push it back up a little better. I also relocated the shock from this position over here to here. So now it's straight up and down, holding up the dog directly, the weight. And so it looks like I think I got it. It feels really good. I think I've got it now. Good articulation, good pushback on that heavy bed. But to do all that, I had to redo all the electronics also. So they are going to be exposed, but I'm okay with that. Well, not all of them, just the receiver and a little light switch here is going to be exposed, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather have the performance than, be unhappy about a receiver being exposed. So I'm good with that. But that enabled me to put the battery in a battery tray, which is something I should have done all along. And the only reason I didn't have the battery here was because I had the steering servo here. Well, that's eliminated now too. So again, performance, I want it to be fun drive too, not just look good. And also I did work on the shock in the front. So now that's better. So it was too soft before, so I added an additional clip underneath. There's 2 now, spacers. That should keep it up. The front doesn't have a lot of weight. So now I've got the battery there, electronics relocated to here and exposed. So that puts a little bit more weight into the center, which is always not bad. It's, you always want it low, but on this type of truck, because it's kind of a monster truck-ish look, it should work. What else did I do? So that's done. And then I also, with removing the steering, let me get my driver. I've also decided to, with the steering removed, I made this all one piece now. So he's going to sit there permanently. And the reason I did that is because with this style of handlebar and the steering, I really like this, having the steering. But now it's on my magnet here. See, it's a little metal. So the magnet will, oops, there we go. So it's easier to access and put the battery in and out now. So before it was a lot more work. Now I just pick up the whole thing, boom, and put the battery in and drop this on the magnets, and it's all set. No steering, eliminated it. But like I said, the steering looks really cool with a steering wheel where the driver doesn't have a lot of movement. But with ape hanger handlebars on here, this style handlebar, his body moved a lot. And it made it for it to come up, and then you couldn't really tie it down. Otherwise, you couldn't move it, because if you tie him down, what happens is when you steer, the hands come off the steering, the handlebars. So wasn't working too good. Wasn't too happy with that. So now I'm really happy with the way it is. The setup on it, easy on and off, easy to put the battery in. Everything's located in the proper place, and I should be able to get also better performance out of it. So I'm getting ready to take it out. So I wanted to kind of update you guys on what I have been doing with it.